Good afternoon, everybody. It's Jeff from New York, and today we're in Las Vegas on the Las Vegas Strip, the southern end of the Strip. We're going to visit the Luxor Hotel and Casino today. This 30-story iconic pyramid is owned and operated by MGM Resorts International. It has a 120,000 square foot casino, which is kind of large for a building this size, with over 2,000 slot machines and 87 table games. This hotel and casino opened in 1993 and was renovated and expanded several times. Later renovation work modernized the design of the property and raised the hotel's capacity to 4,407 rooms, including 442 suites. And just in case you were wondering, the hotel is named for the city of Luxor, which is located in, you guessed it, Egypt. Hey, let's take a look around inside, shall we? This is Mitzi, the Rubber Ducky Showgirl, who shows up on all my Vegas videos. As most of you know, there are hidden mascots, or some of you call them Easter eggs, in my videos. Mitzi shows up in all the Vegas ones. Sometimes she's easy to spot, other times she's quite elusive, so keep your eyes open while watching the video. If you spot her, note the time in the comments below, and if you're the first one, you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video. And a shout out to Deborah Camacho, who found Clarice, the Miss America crown, in my latest Atlantic City video, The Playground. She's getting pretty good at this, Deborah, so keep an eye out on her. She's finding these mascots a little bit quicker lately. I always considered the Luxor MGM's answer to Caesar's Paris Hotel and Casino. I don't know which one came first. If you do, you can leave a comment below. But they are two very heavily themed hotels and casinos. Themes reflected in the actual architecture of the structures of these buildings. Just like the Paris, if you were interested in buying a hotel and casino and you were interested in the Luxor, there's not much else you can do as far as theming this place other than Egyptian. I mean, it would be hard to turn this place into, say, a tropical jungle theme. But as I've mentioned in other videos recently, theming was a big thing back in the 90s when these hotels were built. Not so much now, so if you did buy this, you would probably knock it down and just build a normal hotel and casino without a theme. Some of the exhibits they have here at the Luxor include a bodies exhibit. There's one at Bally's as well. I have a video on that Bally's one in the New York channel. There's also a Titanic exhibit here as well. Both have been closed since the pandemic. I'm not sure if they're opened yet. I'm heading to Vegas in actually 1 week. So I will see if these have opened since then. The Perini Building Company was the general contractor for this pyramid. They provided all the metal and glass exterior for the pyramid as well, and standing at 30 stories high, the pyramid was one of the largest metal and glass projects ever. It was topped off on July 9th, 1993, and had to compete with two other resorts opening within just days or weeks of each other, the MGM Grand and the Treasure Island. All three resorts, the Luxor, the MGM Grand, and Treasure Island, had a family-oriented focus. When it opened, the pyramid, which cost $375 million to build, was the tallest building on the Strip. But that title remained only for 11 days because it was surpassed by the Treasure Island 11 days later. And here's an interesting fact. On May 7, 2007, a vehicle exploded in a Luxor hotel parking garage due to a homemade pipe bomb which left one man dead. Local authorities believe the victim, a 24-year-old employee at Nathan's famous hot dog restaurant at the Luxor food court, was the intended target. That must have been one unhappy customer. The hotel was not evacuated, and operations continued uninterrupted, and the parking structure as well as the casino itself were undamaged. Two men were found guilty of the bombing, and in 2010 were sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, please hit that subscribe button and smash that thumbs up. It really does help the channel out. And a shout out to Deborah Camacho, who found Frankie the Flip-Flop in my latest Jersey Shore video, Kate May. Deborah went from I can't find your mascots to I'm always finding your mascots within 1 week, so she's doing a great job. Good job, Deborah, and good luck in the future finding those mascots. Some of the restaurants you'll find here at Luxor include Diablo's Cantina, Tender Steakhouse and Lounge, a Public House, Pyramid Cafe, backstage deli, and of course there's the Luxor food court, which we'll visit shortly. And now we're going to head upstairs to the mezzanine level of this huge pyramid. Hold on tight. Up here on the mezzanine level, you'll find lots of stuff like the Diablo Cantina, as well as the exhibits Titanic and Bodies. Also up here is the showroom, which has had Carrot Top for years now, a very successful show here at the Luxor. Great comedian if you get a chance to catch that show. And the food court's up here as well. Also, Fantasy is up here, which bills itself as the Strip's biggest tease. Blue Man Group is up here. A new show called The Terry Bradshaw Show, featuring, of course, Terry Bradshaw, will be here as well. And America's Got Talent has plans on being here this coming November. A lot of the contestants you saw on that show, America's Got Talent, will be performing here in one huge show. And here's a question I pose to you guys. You just got married at the Luxor Chapel. Do you go straight to the hotel room, or do you go to Johnny Rockets first? It's a tough one. Leave your comments below. Don't forget to check out my book, 50 Attractions and Many Tips When Visiting Las Vegas. It's down at the bottom in the description of this video that you're watching. It's only $4.99, instantly downloaded to your computer, tons of pictures and fantastic tips if you plan on visiting Sin City. Now they have a couple of shops here on the mezzanine level of the Luxor, nothing spectacular, just a couple souvenir places, and they also have this place called Rice, which obviously used to be a restaurant, but it's been closed ever since I've been visiting the Luxor. This is pre-pandemic, it's been closed, and I just don't know what's going on with this space. It looked like it was a nice restaurant, but it seems like it's been closed forever. This is also the passageway to Mandalay Bay, which between the Luxor and the Mandalay Bay, there's a small mall called the Shops at Mandalay Place. A lot of vacant stores here as well. Don't know what's going on with this mall, but it does provide easy access to the Mandalay Bay. Speaking of easy passage between these hotels, between the Mandalay Bay, the Luxor, and the Excalibur, there's a MGM tram. It's a free tram that connects all three of these hotels, which are kind of off the beaten path as far as the Las Vegas Strip is concerned. If you're staying at the Mandalay Bay or Luxor, just take the tram to Excalibur, and then it's just a pedestrian walkway away from the New York, which is pretty much where the action starts on the Las Vegas Strip.
Thanks for watching the New York channel. Please subscribe.
All right, say it again together.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Thank you for watching. One more time, sorry.
And a little louder.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you for watching the New York channel. Please subscribe.
There have been lots of showgirls featured here on the New York channel. Ginger and Marianne were the first two, and in all my trips recently, I haven't seen them on the Strip. I've seen the other showgirls. I hope they're okay, and maybe they moved on to bigger and better things. Perhaps this was the kickoff, my channel, the New York channel, that just skyrocketed their careers. Or maybe my head's just too big. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.